Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm going to make some sausage rolls. So we have here some puff pastry. It doesn't have to be this brand, they're just pre-rolled, so it just makes things much easier. We have one egg. I have some pre-mixed stuffing. You just add water to this. So just follow the instructions to the packet that you have. You can make your own if you wish to. This is just an easy recipe for sausage rolls that are stuffed with stuffing. And I've got some homemade cranberry sauce here, but you can obviously buy jars of cranberry sauce. And then in the supermarkets at the moment, you can buy a sausage roll mix, so just pork, sausage, meat. You can also go to your butcher's. Fantastic if you have a butcher's close by. You can just buy tubes of sausage meat from them. You will also need a baking tray, and if your baking tray is not non-stick, then do use some baking paper. That will help. So those are all the ingredients that you will need. Let's begin. So I've just followed the instructions on the packet of stuffing that I bought. As I said, it doesn't have to be this brand, just whichever one you would like. So all you do is you add boiling water into the mixture. Now I've given it a good mix, and then now I'm just going to leave that on the side for 10 minutes, and I may put it into another dish just to help it cool down, because we want this cool before we add it to the sausage roll that we're making. I've just opened the packets of sausage meat. These are 400-gram packets. There we go. Now sometimes this time of year you can buy these, and then they'll have instructions, their own recipe on how to make sausage rolls. This is just my home recipe. There'll be plenty online. I just thought I'd show you how I make mine. Now the puff pastry that I've got, it will have instructions on the back as well. You don't need to roll, as it says. This is a 320-gram roll. Right, so I've just opened the pastry roll. Get rid of this. So it comes with this bit of paper around, and you just open it up really gently and carefully. Should be room temperature. So if it's been in the fridge, get it out and just leave it on the side. There we go. So that's our pastry. Now, I've also opened the sausage up in these packets here. So I'm going to, let me just move the pastry out of the way. I'm going to cut along here and then make it into a roll. So just get a knife. I'm just splitting the mixture in half. There we go. Let me just move this out of the way to show you what I'm doing. So we have, I'm just trying to get this under the camera so you can see. So I'm going to just put the sausage in the middle and just break it up to make it fit onto the end. I'm going to put an extra layer on here. Now I've got some sausage meat left over, but that's okay because I will just make extra stuffing using the sausage meat. Right, I'm just going to wash my hands. So there's the sausage meat in the pastry in a row. I will take a photo of that to show you afterwards. I'm just going to wash. So I've done a thin layer of cranberry over the top of that, and then on top of this I will put some of the stuffing mixture. So here it is with the stuffing mixture on the top. So all you do with the stuffing mixture is just use a spoon or grab it with your hand, squeeze it a little, and then just put it on the top. So in hindsight, you probably only need 1 packet of sausage meat and maybe half the packet of stuffing. The packet that I had was a 170-gram packet of this stuffing, so you probably only need half of this. But for me, it's not a waste that I've made it. Here's my leftover sausage and my stuffing, because I will mix the ingredients together and I will just put those in the oven. So they'll be great for sandwiches. So it's not a waste. So going back to the sausage roll, now we're going to use the egg. So I've cracked my egg, whisked it up, and I'm just going to brush all round the phyllo pastry. The puff pastry, I said phyllo, is actually puff pastry sheet. So let's just I'm going to use the paper to help roll. Squeeze it on. Everything is getting a little bit sticky because it's getting warm in my kitchen. There we are. And then I'm just going to get a knife, squeeze it all in. Going to slice. Obviously you can make them smaller. I think these are going to be absolutely humongous by the time they're cooked. And then we're going to transfer this onto a baking tray. Because these rolls are so big, I'm not sure how they will cook, so I've laid some down like this, and I've also stood some up. I've put the egg wash on them, and I'm going to put them in a preheated oven on 190 to 200, and I'll probably cook them for about 35 minutes to 40 minutes. But obviously I will check at that point to see if they're cooked. So let's, wish me luck, let's put them in the oven and see what happens. Now here's the extra mixture that I had left. So if you remember, I had the stuffing and I also had sausage meat left. So I've just rolled them. They look really huge. gigantic stuffing balls, but actually what I'm going to do is pat them down, and then I'm going to put these in the oven as well, because then there'll be a nice shape for sandwiches. So we don't want them left like this, we want them patted down, and I'll take a photo to show you afterwards. So I'm just using a back of a spoon, and I'm just pressing it down slowly and gently. There we go. And they will go in the oven for 30 minutes as well. So these have been standing here for about 10 minutes. So they worked out, and actually the ones that were standing up probably have worked out better. So there they are. There's my stuffing ready for the sandwiches. I think what I've learnt is that maybe if I do them again, I might actually maybe roll up the stuffing, and maybe just put the sausage all the way around with the stuffing in the middle, with a bit of cranberry. But it's trial and error. Give it a go. I think they look quite tasty. I know my son can't wait to try one. So just give it a go. There we are.